Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys my first recap and first impressions on Yahari Ore no Sensual Love Comedy wa Machi Gatte Iru Kan, or you can call it my teen romantic comedy SNAFU Season 3 or 3. On episode 1, or in the overall total number of episodes, which is episode 27. I mean, first season had 13 episodes, the second season had 13 episodes, and the last time, if I remember correctly, about SNAFU 2 or something, or Season 2 of SNAFU or Origaru, that it's been like 5 years, and I mean 5 years, since the second season. So, to have Season 3 come back here, and I heard that this is the final season, because the light novel was just finished recently, if I remember correctly. This is going to be the final season, and it's going to wrap up a lot of things, and we're going to have to see about that. Yeah. Anyways, this first episode right here, not too much of a bad start. I mean, the way it's been like so long that I barely remember Season 2 and Season 1, you know. But I guess it has its snafu atmosphere as always, you know. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that it picks up where Season 2 left off for Origaru Season 2, you know, where Hiki might have a request, you know, and you know there's a nice opening played out, and you know after the opening there'll be some kind of talk with like Hiki, Yukino, and Yui-chan with like a couple things maybe that I'm not too familiar with, but all I know is like there were some kind of cookies involved that Yui-chan was trying to do her best to make, and Yukino was trying to teach her, and she goes like, how am I gonna get you to understand? And she remembers that Hiki told Yui like, if you just do the best you can and show your result, I'm pretty sure you could tug a couple heartstrings. That's all you got to do. And she did ask Hiki that same question, or should I say that question, will it tug your heartstrings? Which shows that like she's not hiding her feelings for him in other cases, but yeah. Now you guys might be asking me, why call him Hiki, man? I mean, like, shouldn't you call him by his full name or something? I think if you remember correctly in Season 2, I remember Yui-chan calls Hiki because it's easier, etc., you know? But aside from that, let's get to some serious topics involving Yukino, you know? We get to see that her name originated from snow, and because she was born on a snowy night that time, she was given the name Yukino, which means snow, you know? But aside from that, there's another thing involving about her too. Forgive me over the background barking dog and a thing. There's nothing I can do. Forgive me. Okay, being off topic, etc. Yukino is trying to figure out what she wants to do, you know? Throughout her life, she's always been having her decisions given to her, and that her own mother and possibly her sister was the ones that like is the one that gives it to her, like to do this, do that, but she does have a decision of her own where she's gonna do her father's work whatsoever. Although like she doesn't know what to do exactly, but she does know that she wants to make a decision to like of her own free will and no one else's, you know, which is understandable. I mean, like I'm pretty sure at least maybe most of our lives that sometimes we get lost, we don't really know what we should be doing, and we usually have someone plan things out for them, even though it's a pain in the neck to them, and yeah. That's how it usually goes, you know, and etc. But aside from that, we have to it that Yukino does ask Hiki and Yui-chan to like maybe see her decision up to the very end, you know. That's her only request, that kind of thing. Although like you know, next day comes about in the episode, and you know Hiki looks at the cookies and he puts in his drawer. And of course we have a little funny moment with him talking to his little sister, you know. It looks like it's like a simple brother-sister relationship where the brother teases his sister and the little sister teases her brother back. That kind of thing. That's how it works. Well, I'm pretty sure we all been through that, unless you have some siblings involved, and guarantee I have many siblings alone. Okay, enough of me and my ridiculous personal life. We have to it that he will later on meet up with Kawasaki, the blue-haired girl whatsoever, which I don't even remember much about, and we get to know that she has a little sister. Well, I don't know if it was shown in the previous seasons, but I don't even remember at all, honestly, you know? Pretty funny stuff, right? But aside from that, it looks like Hiki was enjoying spoiling like Kawasaki's little sister, and Kawasaki and Hiki ends up having a little small talk about like her brother going to possibly a private high school, and then she's going to a certain university. Something about keeping your options open if you go somewhere, which is something that like if looking into deep detail about this about Kawasaki, it looks like to me she's having her own troubled issues in life, etc. But wants to go to college, that kind of thing. That much I can understand. But there are some funny moments where like I guess Hiki's little sister shows up and Kawasaki remembers like how she like met Hiki in the first place, or maybe has funny small talk with him, and he says, "I love you, Kawasaki," and she goes like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And we get to see to it, Hiki and his little sister, like Komachi, ends up having a little funny thing of embarrassment whatsoever. If you guys watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. And in simple details, they had this little funny little sister complex moment in front of her in a certain way. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, what the heck's wrong with you? But aside from that, we have to it that Hiki and Komachi-chan, which is Komachi's, of course, Komachi is the little sister of Hiki, etc. They end up having to go do a little shopping, and they end up having to like reach on home, and eventually, Komachi's getting ready to possibly get on with her exams coming up very soon. And as for Hiki, he will later on be thanked by his little sister by saying, "I'd rather say this now so I could get this out of my chest, Thank you so much for taking care of me," kind of way. It's like, the way how she's thanking him is like saying possibly goodbye or something. "Thank you very much for everything you've done for me." And Hiki actually had some tears coming down, and he goes like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. That's really embarrassing kind of thing, etc. But I seem to get to know where he's coming at, etc. But Hiki realizes that his little sister's growing up way too fast. And there's a preview of next episode, but I don't really know what's really going on entirely. You might be asking me, hold on, what are you even talking about? Because there were fan sub translations that came out today, and the real sub information or real subs of Origaru Season 3 is supposed to come out tomorrow. And I thought it might be a best go to get over it now with the fan subs and see how it goes. And the way how I look at it, it seems to be it went okay, but the official has yet to come out for tomorrow, so guess I can make comparison, but that depends if I even want to. I mean, like Friday, I already have a lot of shows to take care of. Okay, enough of me on that. Going to my first impressions on Origaru Season 3, Episode 1, or just Episode 27 overall in the total episode number. Not too bad of an episode. I mean, like, we get to see our main trio, Yukinon, Yui-chan, and Hiki-chan, or Hiki-kun. And throughout the time, of course, Hiki meets up with Kawasaki, talks to her for a bit, and then has his times with his little sister Komachi-chan, and that's all I can really see. But it looks like to me people are growing up right now in this episode, that much I can say. Yukinon is trying to figure out what she wants to do in her life eventually, but guess we'll have to see. Anyways, like I said, not too bad of an episode to see our trio and everything all together, alright? So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot!